Look at his hair. This is what happens when your daughter does your hair before you go to bed. It looks nice. Anyways, welcome back to another YouTube video. You could hear in my voice, I think I'm getting sick. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys through a full day of eating as I train for my first Spartan Stadion. So it is 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, August 16th. I actually slept in today. This whole week I've been waking up at 3:30, Monday through Friday. If you're interested to see what my morning routine looks like, you can watch that. I'm not going to show it in this video. But I felt like I was getting sick. Adeline got sick on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. I think Wednesday. And then Cassie started feeling sick last night. And then, if you know your body, like I do, I started feeling like my throat was getting a little scratchy. And sure enough, I think I'm getting sick. Which I can't get sick because I'm back at work. So, anyways, plan for the day. Take you guys through a full day of eating. And then through today's workout, which today all I got is a long run. I weighed in this morning, 213. Let me see. What exactly I weighed in at. My body fat went up, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I've been using the same data to track it, so apparently my body fat went up, which I'm feeling a little bit fluffy anyway. Current weight of as of this morning, 212.9, so that's good. And then I got 8 hours of sleep, which I really needed. So the goal is to get back down to like 206, 205. That's where I felt like the best. Maybe not 200 for the race, but at least like 207. That's where I felt like I was performing my best. But anyways, I'm hungry, so let me show you meal one. Meal one, overnight oats. I've been eating this as basically my pre-workout meal, and I absolutely love it. All it is, 40 grams of oats, 150 milliliters of almond milk. And the only reason I know that is because that's how I get the consistency I like. And then I do 1 tablespoon of creamy peanut butter, and then 1 portion of protein, any protein you want. The macros for this, I'm going to have to do this in my head real quick. Move. Set to 5. Okay. Macros for this, 376 calories, 29 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat, and then 37 grams of carbs. So this is my pre-workout meal that I will actually eat, and I will show you what my pre-workout drink looks like before I go on my run. So I'm going to eat this, do my steps, do my morning reading, my morning devotional. I recently just picked up this book for morning devotional. It's called Jesus Listens by Sarah Young. I actually saw someone reading it on Hard Knocks training camp, Buffalo Bills, and he said it was his favorite devotional. So I thought I'd get it, and I'd say it's a good one. So anyways, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll show you guys what my pre-workout drink looks like. Alright, morning routine. Finished my steps, finished my morning Bible read, and then my personal development read. So my mind is fortified. I'm ready for this 5.5 mile run. The goal for this run is to keep it nice and easy. How I'm going to monitor that? Got my heart rate monitor, my Coros. This, I just got asked what watch I use. I use the Coros Pace 3. I believe that's what it's called. I've had it for maybe 6 months, maybe even a year. Absolutely love it. The battery life on it is insane. Like, I charge it pretty much once a week, and then I track my workouts. So I have basically 2 workouts a day that I track 6 days a week. It tracks my sleep, all that stuff. And every week, because I said I charge it once a week, when I go to charge it, it's literally only at like 52%. So it probably could last on a battery life of like 2 weeks, realistically. And then it charges super fast. So anyways, I got my heart rate monitor. I'm also going to track it based on if I'm able to speak. So this is going to be a zone 2 run, very easy, 5.5 miles. I got my different motivation daily by Motiversity. It's on Spotify, and I usually choose one. They usually have like 33 minutes, 43 minutes. This run, if it's an easy run, probably is going to take me about an hour. So I'll probably do like a 35-minute and then find another one that's like 30 minutes or so. But 7:35, time to go knock out these miles. Oh, I did not show my pre-workout. Well, I filmed it, but I didn't like show me. Drank it. It was 2 scoops of Ultra Formants, basically 24 carbs per serving. So that was like almost another 50 grams of carbs. And I believe it's like 200 calories that I consumed, I want to say. So that was my pre-workout meal. So I have a lot of carbs in me right now. I technically have a total of almost like 77 carbs in me from the overnight oats and then my pre-workout drink. So should be fueled up pretty good for this 5.5 mile run. We shall see. I'm gonna go do this and then I'll show you guys the data once I'm done. 5.5 miles done and dusted. It's freaking hot out there. I'm sweating like crazy. Definitely was a slower pace. Again, on Saturdays when I do my long runs, I always have to like kind of check my ego and realize that my times aren't going to be the best. So, times for that, 59 minutes and 27 seconds, and my average pace was 10:48, and my average heart rate was 137. So again, the goal was to have it to be an easy run, 137. As long as it's below 145 beats per minute, I hit my goal. I'm definitely sweating like crazy. I think that put me like well over 11,000 steps. Yeah, 11,767. So it's 8:44 right now. I'm gonna go inside, eat breakfast, probably shower because I stink, and then see if Adeline and Cassie are awake. All right, it is 9:03. Adeline and Cassie are still sleeping, so I gotta be kind of quiet. But we're about to eat my post-workout meal, aka breakfast. So this is something I actually just started doing 2 days ago. I used to do like a chicken breast egg sandwich. However, according to the Macro Factor app I use, I had to drop my carbs just a little bit and my calorie intake in order to make sure that I'm gonna get down to the weight I want to. So this is what it looks like. So we got a cup of eggs, or a cup of egg whites, 1 whole egg, some pico de gallo, and then 4 ounces of chicken breast, and then right here I do 1 slice of cheese. Now technically if I wanted to, I could do shredded cheese. However, when I'm in the morning and I'm trying, like kind of in a rush, because this is the only meal I actually have to cook the day of. All my other meals you will see are already prepped. I usually prep every 4 days. That's how much food I get from one prep. So this meal is the only meal that I actually have to make every single morning, so I need it to be fast. But macros for this bad boy, 358 calories, 56 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, and then 0 carbs. Now again, post-workout, that's not ideal. Like, I'd like to have some carbs in me. However, if you are a father or a mother and have kids and you work, a traditional 9 to 5, your workouts and your nutrition is not always going to be ideal. It's not like we do this for a living, but anyways, I like this meal, so I'm gonna eat this real quick, stay quiet, that way I don't wake up Adeline and Cassie, and probably by the time I'm done with this, they will be awake and we will get started with our Saturday. So Adeline and Cassie are awake. It's currently 10:30. I am actually on my way to drop off Leo, this crazy pup. He's time to get a bath because this boy is stinky. Part of the Saturday morning dad duty grind. I actually did not know he was supposed to go today. Cassie literally just came into my room right now and she was like, I totally forgot that Leo was supposed to go get a bath today. He loves getting baths though. He loves going to the groomer and the groomer absolutely loves him. So it is, like I said, 10:30. I'm gonna drop him off, then just go back home. I think Cassie just made Adeline breakfast and then she was gonna start her school with her. Adeline starts her homeschool, I believe, on the 25th, 2 days before Cassie's birthday. So I think actually what is on the agenda today is I think I'm supposed to put together, we bought her like this desk. I am a firm believer, if you have watched this channel before, that it is very important that you have certain areas or certain rooms in your house that are geared towards whatever it's supposed to be, so that you are locked in when you are in that chair, in that room. For instance, when I go into my gym, I want it to feel like a gym, I want it to look like a gym, I want it to smell like a gym, and I don't do anything else other than work out in my gym, so that when I go in, my body, my mind, everything knows it's time to lock in, clock in, go to work. It's the same with my office. When I go in there, it's like I'm either reading, I'm editing videos, I'm filming videos, and then depending on if I'm sitting in my chair and facing a certain monitor, I really only use one monitor for gaming. So it's like, this is where I also play. So what I want is I want Adeline to have her desk, not so much for playing, because I know she's gonna be very excited when I put it together and she's gonna wanna play in it and everything. But Cassie and I said we want it to be like, that's where she does her school. So what we're thinking about doing is, you can play at your desk and do anything at your desk as long as it is like school related. We're hoping to make it so that she gets excited to like do school. Cassie has been working on her letters, or the letters with Adeline and the sounds and all that stuff, but I think she actually got the curriculum of what we're supposed to go over with her. And then I believe it's 5 days a week. So when Cassie goes back to work, because Cassie has this whole month off, when she goes back to work, I think she's gonna work Saturdays. So I think Saturdays and Sundays I will do school with Adeline, and then the other 3 days throughout the week Cassie will do school with her. So pretty excited, kind of nervous obviously. You know, you always want to make sure you're making the right decisions as a parent. Like, do you send them to school? Do you homeschool them? I think that's what every good parent struggles with, is if they're making the right decision. So anyways, that is the update on that. So I will drop off this crazy dog and then head back home. Bonked your head, girl. Baby girl. It is 12 o'clock, which means it is time for lunch. And lunch, we are going with ground beef, because that is what I like eating. We got some ground beef, 5 ounces. We got 45 grams of jasmine rice, and then we got some basically like baked vegetables. It's like red peppers and stuff like that. I got it from Costco a while ago. So I finished that to add some flavor and color to it. Macros for this: 376 calories, 32 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, and 36 grams of carbs. I will show you what it looks like once I pull it out.
I love that we're starting to love coloring again, girlfriend.
Which is it?
I don't know. She's...
So this is what it looks like. 5 ounces. Ground beef, 97.3. And then some rice. And then some, like I said, peppers, mushrooms. I forgot what else is in there. What do we need to get from Lowe's again? Or what are we looking at? Getting ready to go to Lowe's right now. And Adeline comes running in my room. She tells me that she wants to matchy. So she put on a black shirt and pink shorts so she can match me. Let's see if she matches. Matchy.
Which one do you want me to wear?
I'm gonna wear my gym clothes. So what if you wear these bad boys? You can be matchy. You wanna wear these? Also, she recently painted my toenails. I still have them painted. Purple with one pink. And then some pink ones.
And then, which one do you see what socks do I wear?
I'm gonna go with black socks. Do you have black socks?
I don't think so.
I think you have black socks. What are these bad boys? Oh, those aren't socks. What is that? You can't wear that.
Tights.
Those are your tights. You can't wear those.
No, those are too hot.
Let's see if we can find some black socks in here, girl. Oh, what are these bad boys?
Socks?
Socks? Black ones? Ooh, you got black ones all over here. Ooh. Oh.
Maybe I should wear, like, slippery socks?
They're going to be in your shoes. So you can wear slippery socks. I'm going to wear my black shoes, but they kind of look like these because you're Jimmy ones. So I'll put my shoes on, you put your shoes on, and we see if we matchy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab my shoes. Gotta go to Lowe's to look at some stuff for Adeline's turtle. We got her a turtle. Her name is Sally. And the reason why her name is Sally is because Adeline said she eats salad. My daughter is so creative. And then we gotta look at some flowers, I think. I think that's what we're getting. Like food. She eats lettuce right now, but I think Cassie wants to get her some type of flower to eat. And then we gotta look at cabinets. Because Cassie wants cabinets in our laundry room. And then, by the time that is done, I will probably have to go pick up Leo from the groomer. And then, when I come back, I have to put together that thing I was telling you guys about, because it's going to go right here. Right in that corner. I already cleared it out. But I can't say too much, because I don't want her to hear. It's a surprise for Adeline. Alright, let's see if we're matchy. Looking good, girl. I think we're matchy. Oh, yeah. Looking good in the hood. Matchy. Let's go see what Sally's up to. She's probably sleeping. Yeah, her little booty sleeping. This is her little aquarium that Adeline made. Little pictures. Little Sally. She got the cool little corner, Mama.
What?
She has a cool little corner, huh?
I just feel like there's something wrong with this side.
Is there something in it? Let me see.
It just feels weird. Like right here.
Let me see. What does it feel like?
Like when I put it on.
Here, maybe put it on the other one. See if that one feels weird.
It feels weird, like right here. It like feels like it's touching my toe and it's touching it.
Oh, this? Oh, you got plenty of room.
No, it's right here.
Here, put this one on. See if that one feels it. Do you want to wear different shoes?
Yeah.
Which ones do you want to wear?
Maybe this one?
You gonna wear sandals?
I don't know.
You don't have any black shoes, huh?
No.
thought you used to have black shoes.
But they don't fit me anymore.
It's okay. As long as you put on your, you want to wear your like mermaid high top ones.
Yeah.
Why don't you wear those? Yeah, those bad boys. I like those ones. Those ones still fit, right?
Huh?
Ooh, those are kind of dirty. Should I give them a little shine? Should I clean them up real quick? You want me to clean them up for you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll make them shine, girl. Let's go make them shine. Yep.
I used to get that out for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're funny.
I couldn't even get it out.
Couldn't even get it out. All right, why don't you get your stand?
How do you shine these?
Girl, trust me, when I'm done with these bad boys, you're going to be like, whoa, Daddy, how'd you get so good at cleaning shoes? That's what I used to do in my previous life. Mama. Give it a little water. Wee water. Bow, bow, bow. Then you give it a little bit of saucy sauce.
Sauce?
Saucy sauce. That's not sauce. And then what you do is you don't want to do it fast, because if you do it fast, it's going to get all over the place. Let's move this so we can see you too. There. All right, we'll just give it a little bit of brush.
Can I do the other one? This
You want to
one?
do the next one?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, look at that nastiness.
Oh, it looks so clean now.
Okay, tilt your head back though, because I don't want. See how it's splashing? I don't want to get this in your eye. So you don't want to do it fast. If you do it fast, it's gonna go everywhere, and it's gonna yuckiness. But man, are these gonna look brand spanking new?
Like you got new ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, whoa, did Addie get some new shoes? You're gonna be like, nope. It's shining blue. Shine these bad boys up.
Oh yeah, that looks clean now.
Or wait until I give it its final white, girl. You're gonna be like, whoa, Daddy, you the best.
But this one is dirty.
Yep. Alright.
Daddy,
Alright, here we go. Watch this white.
what is this? Is this cup ripped or is that just dirt?
Just dirt.
Oh. Whoa, that looks super clean.
Brand new shoe for the road. And we'll just do a little white right there. A little white right there. Clean those seashells so they look brand spanking new. Huh? How's that look?
Oh yeah, that looks like a brand new.
You like it?
Yep.
This one?
Uh-huh. Can I do that one?
Yeah. Just do it slow.
Okay.
Make sure you do it in sync so it doesn't get everywhere. There you go. Yeah, make sure you get right here to all the bottom part. This part right here, that's the part you want to shine. Here, let me get you some more water. Hook you up. A little bit of water. A little bit of secret sauce. Goes a long way. There you go.
Oh, that's so good.
Do it nice and slow because you don't want it like spraying everywhere, right?
Yep.
Make sure you push hard on it so you get a good scrub. There you go. Girl, you got some wear in those shoes. Those some dirty shoes, girl.
The seashells are always dirty.
Want me to go over them?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it the final touch. You did great, Mama. Just get a nice little good that dirty.
Now those are nice and clean.
You did a great job on the actual shoe part. I'm just getting the sole.
This is still smell like shoes, but the rest are clean.
They still smell like shoes? Yeah.
But they're still kind of. They're dirty on the inside, but not the outside.
Yeah, the outside looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah, but nobody will see the inside because my foot will cover it.
You're absolutely right, Mama. Alright. There's my towel. Let's give it a wipe.
Wipe it.
Oh, you did a great job on these.
I always would tell you, I'm the cleaner.
You're the cleaner. All right, girl, you ready to shine? Put these bad boys on. You're silly.
What would these bad boys look like again?
They're gonna look like nice mermaid shoes. Well, you should put them on first and then show her. What do you think? That's the best part about being a dad. The little things that your child gets so excited about, and the little things of learning. They are so interested in learning new things. And where I think some people fail or make mistakes as parents is they have no patience, so they want to get it done fast. And they miss out on the opportunity for their child who wants to learn something. So even though it takes a little bit longer, and you probably could get most things done quicker just doing them yourself, I think it's more beneficial when you let your child do it. Oh, mama, those are fancy, girl. Let me see those bad boys. Let me see the bad boy. Look at those mermaid, girl. Snazzy. Go show mama. All right, it's 3:30. Kind of a later snack, but this is, oh goodness, you can't even see me. This is one of my favorite snacks because it's my Progurt, and I love the way this tastes. So let me show you what this bad boy looks like. I need a spoon. I can't really eat this without a spoon. This is what time I usually eat my afternoon snack, which I absolutely love. Basically Progurt. What it is macros for this bad boy. So it's gonna be 200 grams of yogurt, Greek yogurt. I do 30 grams of chewable granola, chocolate chunk or something like that. 1 scoop of protein, again, whatever one you want. A little bit of almond milk to allow it to mix easier. And then I do 75 grams of mixed berries. Macros for this, 393 calories, 38 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 35 grams of carbs. And this is what it looks like. So we got the Progurt, obviously, a little bit of chunky granola or chewy granola, and then some berries. Adeline and Cassie are going to lay down right now. They're not feeling too good. I'm not really feeling that good either. And then when they wake up, they're going to go run some errands, visit her dad, and while they do that, that is going to be my opportunity to build her desk. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to her reaction because I think she's going to love it. 6:20, which means it is time for dinner. And dinner is the exact same thing as I had for my lunch. 5 ounces of ground beef, 97.3, 45 grams of jasmine rice, and then that's what it looks like. I'll show you a better picture. Again, that's what it looks like. A little pico de gallo, a little bit of that vegetable that I told you about that I baked. And then the only difference between this meal and that meal is I get my dessert, which I absolutely love, and that is a breakfast. Look at this. One of these breakfast kind bars. So it's like a little treat. So I'll eat this after I eat this meal, and then I always have a cola with it just because I like something carbonated, and I really like these ones. I don't know how you say it. Zevia. I've tried Olippops, I've tried Poppies, but this one I really like. They have a cherry cola one of this, and it's really good. Comment below if you guys have any, I guess, healthy sodas that you'd like to drink throughout the day. Some kind of carbonation. So anyways, I'm going to eat this really fast because Cassie and Adeline are about to leave, which means when they leave, it's time for me to build. So, change of plans. I'm actually not going to put together her desk tonight. The reason why, I opened the box and I planned on putting it together, and then as soon as I pulled everything out, not everything, but I pulled a good amount of it out, I started looking at it, and I love doing grand reveals. I love, surprising. I love getting that initial reaction of excitement. So the goal was I was going to put together her desk, and then when she came home, we would say, hey, this is your desk for school, and get her all excited. However, she goes to her first cohort or co-partner, collab, there it is, collab day this Thursday. So she'll meet the other students that are in a part of her like collab that are starting their homeschooling process at this point. So I was thinking she's gonna do that, and Cassie got her those signs that everybody holds up for like first day of school, and that it's like a memory kind of thing. They say what grade they're starting, all that stuff, and have their backpack on, and it gets everybody emotional. I want to have that for Adeline. So I called Cassie and I said, hey, what if we do like a bigger reveal? Because we just got all her material for her actual homeschool. So this is what it looks like. So we got language arts, which we gotta, obviously, that's that packet. Then we got science, social studies, math. Math is extremely fat. So we got all that. So I just ordered basically 4 big 3-ring binders to put all the material in there, and then I got 4 small, like inch binders, so that I can break them down into weeks. And what I'm going to do is, because looking at this stuff, I really feel like this is why God made me a teacher. I've done all this stuff. When I had to go through my bachelor's program and my teaching credential, this is what we did. We unit planned, we lesson planned, we break it down like 14-week things, and then plan out what we were doing day by day. This is the same thing. So when I see all this stuff, it's very familiar for me. So I told Cassie, I said, to keep organized and teach Adeline how to be organized, I'm going to organize all these basically to break it down so that when we flip open the day, we already know, hey, Monday, this is what we're teaching her in science, history, social studies, and I think language arts. But I got them in the colors that she likes, so that there'll be like folders and all that stuff on her actual desk. So anyway, I called Cassie back and I said, what if we do like a grand reveal where it's like we actually treat it like her first day of school, and then that way she's very excited to actually sit down at her desk and do learning. So Cassie agreed. She was like, yeah, let's do that. So I put it back. The plan is I'll probably build it Wednesday. Probably get home from work and build it Wednesday night. That way Wednesday night we could say, hey, tomorrow's your first day of school. Here's your desk and everything you're going to use. And then while I'm at work, Cassie can do her like cohort. But she said it's 10 to 12, and I think I might go, because I don't want to miss out on that. And 10 to 12, technically I'll only miss out on, I think, like a little bit of class. So anyways, that's the plan. It's an emotional day because it means my little girl's growing up. But anyways, that is the whole day of eating. Side note, I know I took you guys, this is what it looks like though. So the only thing you guys aren't going to see is Cassie and Adeline when they get home. We'll hang out, probably watch our shows once Cassie's done doing like nightly routine, giving Adeline a shower, her taking a shower. Then we'll probably watch some Boy Meets World, and then I will go to bed. But this is what my full day of eating looks like on Saturday. You saw my training. I do long runs on Saturday. As of right now, my overall calories for the day, I'll read those and then we'll wrap up this video. 2,249 calories, 196 grams of protein, 66 grams of fat, and then 212 grams of carbs. So in 2 days, I'll check in on my app, and then it might adjust it. I checked in, I want to say like 4 or 5 days ago, and it actually lowered my calories. So it might do it again just so that I could get to my goal weight of, like I said, 205, 207 probably would be ideal. So we shall see. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all the support I'm getting on all the shorts and the reels. I'm getting a lot of good feedback, a lot of just, you guys are inspiring me to keep putting out content. A lot of you guys are appreciating the content, which is cool, because I realized I like just being transparent. I like showing you guys what an actual day in my life looks like. Like I said, I'm not a content creator. I don't know how to do all the fancy editing. I don't have a team walking around with me editing. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to provide them with quality, I guess, not content when it comes to imaging and like videoing and sounds and transition and all that stuff, but quality content with like the message that I'm giving you guys and at what I'm actually speaking. So it's cool to get your feedback that you guys are actually liking the content when it comes to verbally giving you guys content, meaning whether I'm helping you guys mentally with stuff that I say, or I'm helping you guys basically see that, hey, if you are a husband, a father, and then have a 9-to-5 job, you can still try to be the best at all those roles, and then explaining to you guys my thought process of why you need to be the best at your roles because people are counting on you, kind of thing. So anyways, I'm going to probably play some. I'm probably going to game a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I'm a big time gamer. So usually when Cassie and Adeline aren't here or they're sleeping, that's kind of when I sneak in my fun time. And Battlefield 6 came out and the beta is live, and one of my buddies wants to go save the world. So I'm about to go to war. That's what's going to happen. But until next time, I'm 35 days out from Spartan Stadion. Excited to try and see how I do on that. Excited to see some of you guys. Some of you guys said you guys will be there. And I'm excited to meet you guys. So anyways, you guys know the motto. Stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.